Hey, what up YouTube, and welcome to your 29th tutorial on how to create an FPS game. So today, as promised, we are going to make the turret. So what I've got here is a turret model, which is split correctly, a turret flash, and a turret gun sound. Now I don't have a texture for the turret because I downloaded it online and came without a texture, and I didn't really have any, I didn't really want to go looking for another one. Because I don't know, I figure I would just do instead of keep looking for more out assets. So that's what we have with. You can always browse online. There are tons of turret models you can use. Even Unity gives you some, I think. You just do your own browsing, but you don't gotta use this model. So let's get started and open up Unity. Once it has opened up, see what we had before. So now we want to create a different AI. So what we'll do is we will delete this one. Actually, first apply it. Make it the prefab. If you already have a prefab of the enemy, apply it. And then you want to rename it to enemy mobile, like I did, because it's the type of enemy that's mobile. It can move. So delete that. And then let's get on with the art assets. So let's import these. Whoops. Already have the same model. Alright, so I'll delete that. Alright, sorry about that. I forgot to delete some stuff before I did it. And now what you first of all want to do is put the turret in your world. Now you notice you might come a little small. You can easily deal with that. Alright, so just scale it up. I think 8 is nice. 8 is a nice scale. Yeah. You know what? Hell, let's make it 6. It's a bit too tall for me, for my taste. Now notice it comes with two parts: base and gun. Every turret model, for the script we made, must come with two, unless you want to make it differently. Right? So that's how I'm gonna do it. You can have the entire turret rotating, or you can have the base staying down and the top rotating, which is more real. So that's what I'm gonna go with. So the base we won't attach any scripts to, right? And now the gun, the top part, is really what we're dealing with. Now this is kind of a bad model because one, it doesn't have texture, and two, it's really kind of made for human interface, But we'll just use it as an automatic one, just for testing. You can later replace it with your own model. Show you how to. So we'll get started by first not adding mesh collider, but adding what's it called? A capsule collider. Whoa, I didn't want to create a capsule. Excuse me. Turret, component, physics, capsule collider. Now it might come a little big. You can change it, the capsule collider, with these parameters, to whatever you want. You can change the radius, and you can change the height. Just adjust it so it will be completely over your turret. Alright? So let me just pause the video and do that. Alright, so once you got it positioned perfectly over like this, change the parameters here. You can copy mine if you want to. Close that up, and then all you're gonna add onto this big object with the collider is, first of all, target enemy, don't forget. And then all you're gonna add over that is AI health. See how easy it is to work with the script, and make sure it's above 0, otherwise it will just delete on start. So I'm gonna give it a health of 120 because it's like a mechanical object, should be hard to destroy. And alright, so we gave it health, and now we want to go to the gun, and then here we want to make basically a muzzle flash, attach it to the object, and then attach script. So first let's get the muzzle flash. So player, camera, gun, duplicate, and we've already done this, so it should be pretty easy for you. So transform, reset position. Now you can easily position it, unlike the previous model, because this one does not have any animations. It will stay in this form the entire game. Well, not this exact form because it's gonna move around, look towards the player. But you get what I'm saying. Right, and then last but not least, you need to create a material. Call it turret flash or whatever the hell you want to call it. Where'd it go? Oh. Change its type to particles additive. Put turret flash on it, and then put it on that muzzle flash. So yeah, now we got a different muzzle flash. Should have. Why is it not rendering? Right, anyway, it will emit in game. So, oh yeah, we forgot to apply the new texture. Hold on, let me just close this up so it won't get mixed up. And there you got some awesome big muzzle flash because it's a big gun. Uncheck mesh render. Oh, and you know, just for your information, you can tap with these a little bit. Just if you want to. Make it like bigger or smaller. You can even make it move or shake, you know, to give it more realistic sense. You can add force, add random force. And then it will just look like it's moving. I don't know, you can do that. I'm just, you know, throwing that out for you. So alright, now once you got that, uncheck mesh render. Great, and now let's continue. Now to gun, you want to attach some scripts too. So you go to AI scripts, and if you want to get on that is both AI turret and AI gun. The reason I'm putting AI gun here and not here is, first of all, it needs to be called from the turret. So that's the first thing. It needs to send to this transform, and this transform must have a gun script, otherwise it will not get the message or component or however we did it. And second of all, we want to raycast the raycast from this object and not from this whole object. So our rotation will apply to the raycast. Anyway, so just, you know, mess with these parameters a little. I'm gonna put it at 15. Damp 6 is good. I'll give it a 0 damage for now. And I want to shoot really fast, so I'm just gonna put it at 0.9. Muzzle flash. Put this. Now we should be good. So let's go. Oh, whoops. Right, our turret is currently in the air, so let's just attach one more game object, which will give it physics. That's a rigid body. And give it a really heavy mass so it won't just fly away when you go towards it, you know, when you hit it. Give it really big mass. Alright, so yeah. It fell down. Perfect. Right, now you notice it's a bit rotated on the sides. You might get some models that are like that. What you simply need to do is notice how it's inside a game object, you know. You just gotta go to the actual model, not the game object it's contained inside, actual model. And just reset its rotation to however you need it to be. Right, excuse me. Might want to make it 90. There we go. Well, that should be better. Alright, that is not good. Right, hold on one moment. I'll just adjust my own rotation. Alright, so I'm done setting the rotation. And now, what you need to do is basically play with this rotation, you know, just the usual shit. And so the last thing we want to do is attach the sound to it. So that's, if you want to know where to attach each component, just know that you need to attach it according to what script needs it. So I'm not going to attach it here because there's no gun script here that requests it. But what I am going to do is collision, discrete, continuous. I won't miss that now. Alright, so what I am going to do is attach it to the gun where there is a gun script that needs it. So yeah. Now we got that done. Now watch this. have fantastic turret that shoots at us. It stopped shooting if we're out of range because it's a machine, not a human. It's supposed to be. Well, technically everything is a machine. So, yeah, that's it for for this tutorial. Probably might modify that. No, I'll do it right now. So, hang on one sec. Alright, so my solution to it was just to place it on the ground and remove the rigid body. I don't know, you can come up with a more complex solution, but I'm not going to get into that right now. So last thing I want to do in this tutorial is actually make the gun sway bigger and faster when we're running. So let's open up the right script. So player gun sway, and then in here you get our gun sway script. Now excuse me one second. Right, sorry about that. So you get our gun sway script. Now what we want to do is we want to make the same trick we did for the running, for the player speed, just on the bobbing speed and bobbing amount. So let's make 4 more private variables. So private var bs for bobbing speed fast equals bobbing speed times 1.2. Could do it 2, but that would be really big, so I'm just gonna let it 1.2. So var bs ba for bobbing amount fast equals bobbing amount times 1.2, or you can change them. Feel free to mess with the code, you know. Feel free to change it however you like. Don't just put the exact same numbers as me, you know. It's your game. So make just a private var bs equals bobbing speed and private var. This is really simple coding, by the way. Equals bobbing amount. Great. Now once you got all those variables, we want to check if the run key is hit. So if input dot get key code dot L for left, then just type left shift, capital letters, close it, then open brackets. Now in here we want to set BS to BS fast, and so we do the same for the BA. And then in the else, I want to make it change back. I want to set to BS to bobbing speed and BA to bobbing amount. Great. Now the last thing we need to do for this to actually apply, for all we did to actually matter, is change here the bobbing amount to BA, and down here, up to here, change the bobbing speed to BS. So make those 2 small changes. Save it, and then watch this. Now that's a bit way too big for the speed increase, so you might want to make it, you know, faster when he runs, or just, you know, tone this down. So let's make it like a 0.05. Right, so let's see how that goes. Yeah, that's pretty good. Might even leave the bobbing amount the same, you know. Wow, that was not expected. Right, so anyway, I'll just change the materials back. Don't worry about that error. I accidentally attached the wrong material to the wrong thing. So that's all for this tutorial. Make sure to put everything in your art folders, and bye bye.